Hello, little one. Granny Natasha's here today. And this time, I have my friend Kiki behind me. And I also have my friend Dino. Hi, little one. Dino, I'm so glad you came to see this story. Me too. I've missed you, Granny. Aw, that's so sweet. Why don't you sit right here? Because today I am reading a story called Guess How Much I Love You. It's by Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jerem. What kind of animals are these? They look like bunnies. Some kinds of bunnies are called hares, not like this hare, but Hare. And I happen to know these are called hares. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said big nut brown hare. This much, said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms right here, as wide as they could go. I love you this much too. Big nut brown hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. Hmm, that is a lot, thought little nut brown hare. I wonder what he's going to say next. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. That is very high, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I had arms like that. And then little nut brown hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. Huh, doesn't that look silly? I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. Oh, big nut brown hare is pretty smart. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. Ah, what a creative idea that was. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. Look at him go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Nut Brown Hare. And he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. Wow. Ah, that's good hopping, thought little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down to the lane as far as the river, cried little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Nut Brown Hare. Oh, that is very far, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big, dark night. Oh, nothing could be farther than the sky. Oh, he's thinking hard. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare, whoops, Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he laid down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. Big Nut Brown Hare was kind of tricky. What did you think of that, Dino? Oh, Big Nut Brown Hare has so many good ideas. But so does Little Nut Brown Hare. I know. But you know what, Dino? I love you right up to the moon and back. And little one, I love you right up to the moon and back. Bye-bye.